From a meme rapper who became a Billboard artist,
wanna let you know you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth.
to a YouTuber who got arrested in Japan and ended up in the European Parliament.
A YouTube prankster has been elected to the European Parliament.
We're breaking down 9 YouTubers who ditched the platform for the most insane jobs you've ever heard of. Alright, we're starting with the biggest glow up in YouTube history. I'm talking a complete 180, total reinvention. Filthy Frank, Pink Guy, Salamander Man. If you were on YouTube in the mid-2000s, you know these characters.
Bring it on! Bring it on! F you! Bring it on! Come on! Oh. Oh.
Hey, boss.
George Miller created this entire absurdist universe in his apartment. Guys, we're talking about a guy in a pink morph suit making rap videos. Frank with his signature glasses and chaotic energy doing the most unhinged skits you've ever seen, and characters that look like they came straight out of a fever dream.
Out. これは僕の家だ。
貴様てめえぶち殺してやるからな。なんだとやめろ。
But hidden in all that chaos was actual musical talent. Those joke rap songs, they slapped.
I just wanna let you know you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth. See, I don't give a fuck.
People started noticing, wait, this is actually fire. Comments were going crazy. Fans were genuinely vibing to Pink Guy tracks. This channel isn't a channel anymore, it's a museum. I was cleaning up my old hard drive, and in my music folder full of cringe songs of my teenage years, basically the entire Pink season was on it. One shed a tear. This era of the internet was just so unique and special, I wish I could relive those years. This can literally be a diss track to anyone. The support kept growing. His music was getting real attention. So in January 2017, he dropped Pink Season as Pink Guy, a full album. And bro, this thing actually charted on Billboard, a meme rapper on the charts. People were shocked. It was a blast, and it became really famous instantly. Pink Season was climbing the charts. Everything was going great, but then, December 29, 2017, George drops the bombshell that changed everything. I believe an official statement as to why I'm now done with comedy is owed to my former fan base. Unfortunately, I no longer enjoy producing that content. Signs with 88 Rising releases Ballads 1. Slow Dancing in the Dark becomes a massive hit, tops Billboard charts. Not only that, platinum singles, global tours, from eating hair cakes to selling out arenas.
She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move.
And when asked about his biggest accomplishment,
if I could describe my music in one word, yeah, it would be a wheat field.
Welcome to the rice field,
just blowing. In whichever direction.
Not the millions of views, not the memes, the music. That's a real passion to career transition right there. Someone whose voice became both a blessing and a curse. Corpse Husband, that voice.
Hello, this is going to be a video of me talking in my real voice. I like eating things, like eating food, drinking water, breathing.
Before the fame, before Among Us, Corpse spent years narrating horror stories on YouTube. Just him, his incredibly deep voice, and terrifying tales. These early uploads built his foundation. Then 2020 hits, the Among Us boom, and Corpse's voice became legendary.
Hello?
What up, baby?
Corpse in Among Us is just genuinely terrifying. Corpse's voice is enough to inspire fear in the whole lobby where no one really wants to say anything against him because his voice is just so incredibly powerful. It's like everything he says has to be true, and like this wave of both fear and respect washes over you as the player in the lobby.
Despite never showing his face, dude hit 7 million subscribers. Everyone was obsessed with that voice. Fellow creators, fans, everyone wanted to know what he looked like.
Yo, Corpse, what's going on?
Hello, friend.
Wow.
What?
Kicks Kuno.
Wait, what?
Corpse's voice is like infrasonic bass.
Is that real?
No.
Oh my god.
It's real, believe me.
It sounds like he'd be that dude who, like, you know,
Alright,
kills people in the game.
Corpse need a fist fight.
Yeah, he sounds
why?
like John Wick should sound.
Or voice
yeah.
fight.
He sounds like God and the devil should sound like.
I bet.
I don't know. I guess I haven't done a face reveal, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Guys, who is Corpse?
But that curiosity, it turned dark. The speculation got intense. People started digging into every detail, trying to figure out what he looked like. Then 2021 hit, alleged doxing incident, photos leaked online claiming to be Corpse. Real or fake, didn't matter. The internet went wild. But you know what? His fans had his back immediately. I'm a huge Corpse husband fan, and it's funny how Corpse fans are now humiliating him because of his looks when they simped him when he never had a face leak, YTF. I feel so bad for him. I loved him then, and I still love him so much. He's a good person and doesn't deserve to be treated the way he is. I loved him for him, not whatever his face looks like, or him being faceless. I love him for him, and so should all of his stans. Although sadly, that isn't the case. The pressure was crushing. He opened up about it.
Last year was at my breaking point with it, where I was just gonna like be less careful until it inevitably happened, and now I feel like I have to be really, really careful again. I feel like I would be happier in a world where I could be myself openly and not worry about like hiding from everybody. But I do think it's also the best decision for me because I don't think I could handle that many people like judging me at once.
November 2021, he stops uploading completely, redirects everything to music, been his passion since he was 12. Now he's got 2.8 million subscribers on his music channel. Last activity, October 2023. Fans are still supporting him, hoping he's doing okay. And honestly, good for him. Sometimes protecting your peace means walking away from millions of views. Dani, who wasn't involved in any drama when he quietly decided to follow his passion over a YouTube career, was a beloved indie game developer from October 2018 to January 2022.
So last week I created and published my first mobile game ever. There's a link down below, by the way. You should totally check it out. You know, just putting it out there. Go download now. So let's see here. Among Us. And yeah, there we go, scuffed edition. Alright boys, looking pretty good. Finally, let's just polish some of the rough edges, fix a little bit of code, and this should be done pretty quickly. There's so many errors, so many small things that don't work, so much networking code.
Amassing over 3.5 million subscribers as his projects gained widespread attention. His videos consistently pulled in millions of views and even earned him collaborations with major names like Mr. Beast. But his popularity reached its peak in December 2021 when he released Crab Game, the Squid Game parody that was downloaded over 10 million times.
I look like an overgrown Teletubby right now. So I guess I'm making Squid Game. The game. But we have a problem. This stupid trend is dying faster than my will to live, so we have to finish this game quickly. So let's make an entire multiplayer game of proximity chat, 9 game modes and 30 maps in 2 weeks. Haha!
Yet despite this massive momentum, Dani stopped uploading after that project, hinting at a possible break in his final video. If I update the game, people tell me to stop updating it.
Let's be real, it's not gonna be a problem since no one's gonna download a stupid game called Crab Game anyway.
And then he just vanished. At first, fans joked about it. Dani's like my dad, gives me 10 minutes of joy, then disappears for a year. Classic YouTube comment, right? But 2 years have passed. No videos, no updates. People started getting seriously worried. Then an old clip resurfaces. Dani talking about this game called Carlson he'd been working on since 2020. And guys, the pressure on this man was insane. He eventually reappeared on YouTube to explain his disappearance.
Start off by saying Carlson is like my dream game. I'm definitely gonna finish it one day. But honestly, I haven't really gotten anything done on Carlson in like a year. There are at the very least hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people waiting. And so the pressure it's kind of insane. And people will ask about Carlson no matter where I go or what I do. You know, like I go on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, friends, family, even like Steam, Intel, Nvidia, Epic Games, like all these massive companies. They're all like sending me emails asking where Carlson is.
And Dani would even highlight the kind of abuse he had to deal with because of the excitement surrounding Carlson.
Okay, it's at the point where I'm actually getting like death threats in my inbox because I'm not posting Carlson devlogs, and it's kind of weird. And so I think it's just all that pressure is making it very hard to work on Carlson the way that I want.
While the confession helped fans understand his situation, a 2024 Reddit post from Dani's close friend further assured everyone that he was doing okay. TLDR, Dani is doing well and working on YouTube-related projects, but he's taken breaks due to burnout and project scope. Some features are being saved for future updates to release the project sooner. Any other info from outside sources is just speculation. He doesn't want to release subpar content just to end the absence. Maya Higa started streaming in 2019, mostly animal content and falconry. Then she brings a red-tailed hawk named Bean on stream.
This is Bean. His name is Bean. I didn't name him. He is a juvenile red-tailed hawk.
Boom! This moment went viral and Maya's Twitch viewership skyrocketed, thrusting her into a much wider spotlight. But here's what's cool, Maya didn't just ride the clout wave, she used it for something amazing. February 2021, 21-hour charity stream for an animal sanctuary. Goal? Maybe a couple 100,000. Result? Over $500,000.
They like to hang out in the shade down here. And because we put up their hay bags, so we tie up their hay and hang it from the trees so they can hang out in the shade all day. Helps with the heat. And this pasture gets mucked.
Bought a 15-acre site in Austin, Texas. Now that's basically her full-time job. Most of her content, working with the animals, giving tours, actual conservation work.
Here you go.
Her latest video was literally titled "Washing My Horse's Butt," just because she hit 1 million subs.
This is the they said. Be really careful when you're washing your horse's butt to not stand right behind the horse.
From streaming games to saving actual animals, that's a glow up. Mizkif first rose to prominence on Twitch and YouTube, eventually joining the content collective One True King.
We hit 1 million subscribers. Yay! I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support over the last few years. It blows my mind thinking that I've been making content for over 6 years now.
More, dude.
An OTK member with over 1 million subscribers and a massive Twitch following, Miz was on top of the game.
So, I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, and I think even an hour video would not be able to answer all of them.
But by early 2024, he had other plans. His main focus was not for streaming, partners with fellow streamer NMPLOL and opens Iron Forge Gym in Austin. But here's the thing, this isn't some content house gym with ring lights everywhere.
This is Iron Forge Gym. I made this gym 6 months ago with my buddies Wake Wilder, Knut, and Rob. Now, a lot of people have been asking me and wondering, what's going on with the gym?
This is a serious fitness center. Pro athletes, casual influencers, actual athletes training. They positioned it as a real business, not just a streaming background.
Gym is expensive, and with the initial investment being anywhere between $500,000 to $1 million, the gym industry is a cutthroat business. We are an official partner of Panata Equipment.
Panata has influencers from all over the world that they want to send to Iron Forge Gym. That will be good for growth and for my Twitch channel.
First day, hit membership target. 100 members by 4 p.m. Mizkif was hyped.
Very happy with the 100 members. On the first day at 4 o'clock, 100 members is pretty nuts.
A year later, he's talking about how the gym's ecosystem doesn't even rely on his social media anymore. It's self-sustaining, growing independently. That's when you know you built something real.
I thought it would be easy to use my online influence to make a gym profitable, but I couldn't be more wrong.
And I believe we proved Twitch streamers can run a business.
Asmongold, real name Zach, started posting World of Warcraft videos on YouTube around 2009. He began streaming on Twitch in 2011 as a hobby, but by 2014 he was doing it full time. His raw, unfiltered reactions quickly built him a massive following.
I don't know where to put everything. So I posted a couple of pictures in my on my Twitter. Let me see if I can find some of it right here. So I posted, this was my kitchen before the situation.
In October 2020, he co-founds One True King with Mizkif and others. Creator-owned network in Austin, they win Best Content Organization at the 2021 Streamer Awards.
Winner is my tits. It's OTV.
My name is S-Fan, and we won. Great job.
Riding high, right? So he starts another venture, Starforge Systems, pre-built gaming PCs for the creator crowd. This business was Starforge Systems, a pre-built gaming PC company created to deliver high-performance machines centered around creator culture. Initially, Starforge seemed like a natural fit, combining Zach's gaming influence with products designed for streamers and enthusiasts.
Started Starforge Systems because we aimed to change the standard for customer service as well as build quality and cable management in the industry.
However, concerns over pricing and positioning began to surface, especially after popular tech reviewer Linus shared his thoughts a few months after launch.
Judging the value proposition, though, is a little bit more difficult. Obviously, when compared to a DIY system, Starforge gets crushed. We were able to build something with identical specs that cost, I kid you not, $900 less.
But the real issues stem from Zach and his team, beginning with SA allegations involving members of his group OTK and escalating to a breaking point after his own controversial comments about Palestinians in October 2024.
People are mad at Hassan now.
Oh, jeez.
Cutie literally said, "My trans stepbrother tells my dad to fuck off, so no progress is made," implying that the trans person's reaction is the transphobia continues in their own home. And Hassan's response was basically that people being upset about this are expecting too much.
This is a little overwhelming at the moment. Yeah. Chat, do you want slow ads? And there's a few people, so you don't need it. But regardless, if I hurt anyone.
The remarks sparked major backlash and ultimately led to a Twitch ban, prompting Zach to issue a candid apology on X. "You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. It'll do better." Eventually, he stepped down from his leadership positions at both OTK and Starforge. Since then, Zach has gone back to producing gameplay and commentary content. However, unlike some others, Asmongold's career shift came under a cloud of controversy.
This is Jake Paul, one of the most controversial boxers.
Jake Paul turned combat sports into his sole focus after years of vlogging, though his YouTube journey began at just 16, filled with vlogs and viral challenges and pranks.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at
me move my box. Excuse me, we escaped from jail. Excuse me.
It wasn't long before he started testing his limits in the boxing ring. And guys, whether you love him or hate him, and trust me, the internet is split, you can't deny the man committed.
Kid, you got a whole lot of fucking man coming at you.
Starting with a first-round TKO win over Dagiola Tunji, Jake made an explosive entrance into the boxing scene. After turning professional in January 2020 with a victory against fellow YouTuber Anison Gibb, he continued his streak, defeating high-profile opponents like Nate Robinson, Tyron Woodley, and Anderson Silva.
He started finding a home with the jab, the combinations will follow right after. Jake is staying very calm.
Night out ring. Oh, Lord!
It's like he flinched. Woodley flinched.
But the big one? November 2024, Mike Tyson.
Tyson requested the 2-minute rounds, wanting to see more action.
60 million concurrent streams worldwide. He wins by unanimous decision. And the payday?
Is it true that you made $170 million from this fight?
That's not true. I made a lot of money, the most money I've made ever. But
what are you gonna buy with the money?
Probably a ranch.
Whoa.
Like a big piece of property.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna pimp it out.
Speaking of ranch, bro, when I had your doghouse,
the ranch sauce?
Yeah, there was ranch on it. I was like, of course.
Yeah.
I always loved ranch.
just a year earlier, Jake had suffered his first professional loss in a close fight against Tommy Fury.
Tommy!
Now boxing is his main focus. Plus he's running Most Valuable Promotions, a talent management company. Dude completely left YouTube behind and never looked back. So Jake went from internet troll to professional athlete. Meet Fidias. This absolute madman's path to politics is the most chaotic story on this entire list.
This is the world's deepest pool, and we are going to try the next sport, freediving.
Oh my god.
He started doing challenge videos in 2019, collaborated with popular creators, won a freaking Lamborghini from Mr. Beast. Everything's going great.
I will not stop until I give this box to Errak. He's one of the first YouTubers and he lives in LA, 7,314 miles away from my country, Cyprus. So I guess I'm going to the USA.
No.
The stupid person here, because it's because of you that I do this. You inspired me to do all this stuff, so you are responsible.
Oh, so I'm the stupid guy.
Yeah, it's not your.
Then October 2023 happens. Bro decided to travel across Japan for free, and his master plan? Locking himself in train bathrooms to avoid paying fares.
I'm going to travel across Japan for free against these 3 YouTubers, and the winner gets $10,000. Start!
Being disguised, I'm ready to sneak in the train. This is my train, so let's hope that nobody gets me. And now it's time to teach you how to get the train for free. So I'm entering the train, and I will find the toilet and go straight to the toilet. Here is the bathroom. I will just lock myself the whole time in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly what you're thinking happened. The ticket examiner called the cops on him. He got interrogated.
Destination now. I think he's waiting for me outside. And I was right. He was just waiting to catch me. So the only thing I could do is to pretend that I'm sick.
His reputation destroyed. The comment section was going off on him. As a person not from Japan, this is very disrespectful to Japan for stealing, being a fraud, and hopping in a train he didn't pay for and stealing a flipping buffet. Fidias need to be arrested. I hope he knows that some of the stuff he did is illegal, and Japan definitely doesn't like what he did. So what does this guy do? He goes back to Cyprus, keeps vlogging for a year, and then Fidias Panayiotou announces his candidacy. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. This dude with zero political training starts running 80 kilometers across the island, debating seasoned politicians, and somehow, he gets 19.4% of votes and becomes an actual member of the European Parliament.
A YouTube prankster has been elected to the European Parliament with 19.4% of the votes. Fidias Panayiotou, a 24-year-old influencer from Cyprus, ran as an independent and has managed to emerge as the most voted candidate.
But after he was elected to the parliament, he revealed,
"This is Fidias. He's 24 years old from Cyprus, and until last month, he made videos on YouTube and TikTok full-time. Now, that's all changed after he stood in last month's European elections and actually won."
I just won the elections and got a seat here in the European Parliament. I ran by myself without any party, and just by using the power of social media, I was able to be the most voted person in my country.
Like, how does that even happen? From train bathroom criminal to Europe Parliament member. Only on the internet, man. Young voters who felt disconnected from traditional politics saw someone real. Flawed, chaotic, but authentic. They didn't want another politician in a suit. They wanted someone who understood their world.
I'm one of the most qualified members of the European Parliament to talk about the use of social media platforms in elections.
And we're ending with the most thoughtful career transition, MatPat, game theory legend.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory!
Dude literally had us questioning everything about our childhood games.
Super Mario Brothers games. Our red-clad hero finds himself in the Mushroom Kingdom, a plumber's paradise of pipes, clogged with fire-breathing weeds and elaborate brick sewers.
March 2024, he posts his tearful farewell to game theory. After 13 years, he's stepping back. Everyone thought he was just retiring.
Not the final time, but one of the final times. As always, my friends, remember, it's just a theory. A game theory! Thank you.
But June 10th, 2025, plot twist. He announces he's getting into politics. He's not just becoming some random politician. He's fighting for the creator community, for the digital ecosystem, for all of us making content online.
Creators are some of the first people, the first businesses to actually have to confront these issues head first on a daily basis. And it's our hope through this creator caucus and through the conversations that it's going to inspire that we can help educate legislators on these fast-moving, ever-evolving issues so that legislation is timely and relevant.
Think about it, man. Online privacy, AI getting out of control, keeping kids safe online. MatPat's tackling all of it.
We all know the major headline-grabbing topics, right? Everything from online privacy, responsible use of AI, addictive algorithms, protection of children on the internet, the list goes on and on.
And here's where it gets really interesting. He's pushing for actual economic support for creators. Like, imagine getting small business resources, clear tax codes, stuff that treats content creation like the real business it is.
Things like clarification of tax codes for a new category of entrepreneur and access to small business support and resources.
And the internet's already having fun with it. MatPat versus Mr. Beast 2028. Finally, a politician who understands the algorithm. Memes everywhere imagining him in actual political debates. From game theory to political theory. From analyzing games to analyzing policies. And honestly, if anyone's gonna represent creators in politics, MatPat's the perfect choice. He's got the knowledge, the passion, and he actually gets the community. These creators proved that YouTube isn't the end, it's just the launch pad. Which transformation shocked you the most? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more crazy creator stories.